tonight to welcome you to our 2019 Teacher of the Year Banquet. Off script, this is very meaningful to our teachers and our community to recognize not only just one person, but many people that have spent their careers educating students in Sapulpa. So we're thrilled that you're here tonight to share this with us. 8 teachers we're here to celebrate tonight, 8 teachers to be precise. These individuals have been recognized by their peers for their work they do in the classroom and were selected as their school's Teacher of the Year. Congratulations go to Jessica White. Jessica, if you would please stand. Jessica White. Katie Romeo. Christy Hurst. April Roth. Amy Redding. Megan Free. Darius Todd. And Sarah Bacon. Would you please join me in welcoming Albert Einstein once said, "It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy, is creative expression and knowledge." You hang out with these 8 teachers and listen to them talk about their students, their teaching philosophy, their passion. It's easy to see how they really do provoke creative expressionism and knowledge in their students. And tonight, one of them will be chosen as our 2019 District Teacher of the Year. But before we get to that, I'd like to introduce our Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Bilby, to make some recognitions.
Thank you, Rob. As Mr. Armstrong said, tonight is about celebrating these 8 wonderful educators. However, if you didn't already know, January is National School Board Members Recognition Month. Tonight I want to take a quick moment to recognize our men and women that take their time out each and every month to help us with a lot of different issues that not only educational, policy-wise. Those members are Melinda Ryan, Steve McCormick, Wayne Richards, Larry Hoover, and Sarah Havenstreit. Steve McCormick is with us tonight. Steve, if you'd stand, and Sarah and his wife, Amie. The other ones had prior commitments, that's why they couldn't be here tonight. These members also deal with the annual budget of $39 million. They oversee 3,800 students, 550 employees, and 11 buildings in our district. If you'd join me again, just to recognize our board members, I want to thank you guys. You guys do a great job. One more time for our board members, please. Now we'll turn it back over to Mr. Armstrong.
Tonight we've also been joined by several district personnel, and tonight's event would not have been possible without their help and their assistance. I do want to start off by recognizing some of those, and they're with us in different places throughout the room, but I would like to introduce Kayla Chupcoat. Kayla, if you would please stand. She's back with me. Kayla is our Director of Native American Indian Education Programs, and so we're certainly pleased. She's also a graduate of Sapulpa High School, so we're proud of her. Next to Kayla, we have Julie Enlow. Julie wears so many different hats. She's one of our directors that works in our instructional department, and she does so many different things for our community as well, and also loves Sapulpa. As a graduate too of Sapulpa High School, so thank you, Julie. Next to Julie, we have Gideon Seaman. Gideon is here with his wife Amanda, and Gideon is our Director of Technology, and we certainly appreciate all of his efforts as well. He was, before becoming a director, one of our Spanish teachers here in the district, and we're certainly pleased with him as well, working with us. Then we have Amie Riff. Amie, if you would please. She's also works in our instructional department. Her emphasis this year has been on our math standards and math content and our benchmarking system, and doing an amazing job. We appreciate her work as well. Next to Amie, it's starting to get dark back there. It's Kim Castaldi. Kim is our Director of Accountability and Accreditation, has a tremendous job making sure that we're meeting state standards as far as accreditation and the accountability piece that goes with that. Next to her, we have Debbie Van Horn. Debbie. Debbie works with our English language learners and does a tremendous job also in our instructional department as well, and has worked in different roles throughout the district over the past few years. And then we have next to Debbie, we have Kenda Taronis. Kenda. She's our Director of Finance and keeps everything going well so that our board members have plenty of money to make sure that we're spending wisely. And so she does an amazing job keeping us on track there. And then we've got, let's see, going across some of those tables, I would say Denise Jordan, but Denise, you're former Teacher of the Year. Very good. Welcome back. Along with other Teachers of the Year. We have Carla Kell. Carla works in a kind of a multi-role. She works with our Chromebook, with our students, our Chromebook program, along with teaching classes as well. And she's also a former Teacher of the Year. And then as I go across the room, if I miss anybody district-wide, I've got Erin McCullough. And Erin is our Director of Public Relations and does a fantastic job spreading the word about what we're doing. And of course, Johnny Bilby is our Assistant Superintendent. He's been in the district for many years, also a former Sapulpa High School graduate, does an outstanding job as well. Any other district administrators? I see somebody pointing. Oh, I've got to stick to the script. And I was told that she's last. And I think we're there. But it is certainly a pleasure to recognize Donia Dowdkin. Donia has worked in the district for many years, but is so creative and so caring about what happens in Sapulpa. And she is, I would say, certainly very responsible for our program tonight to make sure that we're recognizing not only our current teachers, but our former teachers. And as a former Teacher of the Year as well, it is my pleasure to recognize Donia Dowdkin.
When I call your name, would you please stand? Miss Amie Warner, Miss Claudia Bartlett, Julie Enlow, Alicia Kirk, Brandy Martin, Erin Nickham, Amy Riff, Sheila Stewart, Catherine Stuffleby, Cindy Swift, Marshall Walblay, Aaron Wallace, Tammy Whitten, and Debbie Van Horn. These are the members of the Teacher of the Year Committee. Without their help, we would not be here tonight. Please give them a round of applause. Thank you for volunteering your time to help us with the process of selecting our next District Teacher of the Year. So what exactly is that process? Well, it starts when each school selects a teacher as their signed Teacher of the Year. After those selections are made, each teacher creates a portfolio. This portfolio is an outline of who they are, their background, their philosophy as a teacher, and responses to current educational issues. The members of the district committee review the portfolios and narrow down the candidates. Once this selection is made, each are summoned to the administration building, where one at a time, they sit before the committee for a 30-minute interview discussing why he or she should represent the district. All this information, based upon a rubric, is then processed, the scores to their responses, and the winner is determined. Which brings us to tonight, the reason we are here, the announcement. Stay tuned.
Thank you, Ms. Dowdikin. Before we announce this year's winner, let's recognize our past Teachers of the Year here at Sapulpa Public Schools. Would you please stand if you are a former Teacher of the Year for the district? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You know, one of the great things about Sapulpa is the never-ending support our schools receive from the community. The pride and sense of unity we experience here is second to none. And with that, I would like to recognize and thank our sponsors who have graciously dedicated time, resources, buildings, money awards to our Teachers of the Year program. First, I would like to recognize American Fidelity. American Fidelity. Was Jason able to make it tonight? American Fidelity not only has been one of our sponsors over the last couple of years, they did provide us with our meal tonight, so we want to thank Jason Hobbs with American Fidelity for our dinner. Next, we have American Heritage Bank, and I think American Heritage Bank, we have each one of our site winners has a gift from American Heritage Bank, so we'd like to thank representatives from American Heritage Bank that are here tonight. First Baptist Church for allowing us to use their facilities, and it's an amazing location for us. We are excited that we were able to share that tonight, so thank you, First Baptist Church. Synergence International, of course, we'd like to thank Synergence. They're such a great partner for us. One of the things that we established here in the district for our Site Teachers of the Year, I believe it was 2 years ago, or this is our second year. Thank you, Mark, for that reminder. But we went to Synergence and asked, would you be able to give anything to our Site Teachers of the Year? And they stepped up to the plate and donated $1,000 to each Site Teacher of the Year. So thank you, Synergence International, Mark Lawson. Our Sapulpa Public School Foundation, also, we asked them if they would like to contribute, and their donation was back to the District Teacher of the Year being recognized with a check tonight of $2,000. So we're certainly pleased that. We're certainly pleased that not only did our Synergence and our foundation come together and recognize our Teachers of the Year with a small check, especially right before our holiday season, Christmas. They presented those to our 8 site winners, and they were certainly very pleased and excited. So we hope to be able to continue that in the future. I think that's what really makes our campaign for Teacher of the Year special as well. Many districts are not able to do that, so we're certainly thankful. In addition to the community support we receive, we're also lucky to have the legislative representation of Senator James Learight. Senator Learight could not be here with us tonight, but we do have Representatives Mark Lawson and Representative Kyle Hilbert from the state capitol in Oklahoma City. These 3 men work tirelessly. They're tremendous advocates for public education in our school district. And would you please help me welcome not Senator Learight, but Representatives Hilbert and Lawson to the stage. Tonight, Kyle and Mark would like to present our Teachers of the Year, our Site Teachers of the Year with citations.
Donia said I should stick to the script, and it's not on here. Rather than read the script, if I may, Donia, just a few words. It's very short. Very, very thankful for all of you that are here tonight. Not just the Teachers of the Year, which we're certainly very proud of, but the families as well for supporting our teachers, for our administrators. Thank you so much. I feel very, very privileged to come to this event, especially every year, because I get to wear several hats. I think one recognition that I want to give as a citizen is I would like to recognize Mark Bartlett as the 2018 Citizen of the Year. He was named that last night, and for his tremendous efforts, and his wife Claudia, to Sapulpa Public Schools through their foundation. I think we should give them a round of applause. The Teacher of the Year Committee did call upon Representative Hilbert and I to help make a decision, because all of you guys are so awesome. They say, how do you, when it's so close, how do you vote? How do you make a decision? And for me, it was very easy. I say, we're going to vote for April Roth because she's married to Tyler. And that's got to be, going from school to taking care of that is a full-time job. So I tease. Seriously, thank you for all that you do. I had an opportunity, Aaron came to the Capitol recently, and I'm celebrating my 20-year graduation this year and talking about all the great things that go on in Sapulpa Public Schools, and that tradition I know continues because of the great work that you do. Please come visit us at the Capitol. Hopefully it's not during walkout this year. Thank you all. You just want to call them up one at a time? Okay, we'll just start. Sarah Bacon-Kellogg. Yeah, okay, I'll read one. These are citations. Darius Todd, won't you please make your way up, sir? The State of Oklahoma, a citation of congratulations to Darius Todd, Sapulpa Public Schools Site Teacher of the Year for 2018-2019. Whereas Darius Todd has demonstrated the dedication to the success of his students from Sapulpa Junior High School and has been selected as the 2018-2019 Site Teacher of the Year. And whereas Darius Todd has been instrumental in changing the lives of young people by instilling in each child a love of learning, a curiosity of life, and respect for others, qualities that are integral in the journey to success. And whereas Darius Todd is a distinguished educator, influencing the lives of countless young people, helping his students to build the foundation necessary for a productive, successful, and bright future. And whereas it is with a profound sense of respect, admiration, and pride that Senator James Lee Wright, Representative Mark Lawson, and Representative Kyle Hilbert, on behalf of the Oklahoma State Legislature and the people of this great state, honor Darius Todd as the 2018-2019 Site Teacher of the Year. Now, therefore, pursuant to the motion of Senator James Lee Wright, Representative Mark Lawson, and Representative Kyle Hilbert, the Legislature of the great state of Oklahoma extends to Darius Todd sincere congratulations and directs that this citation be presented. Congratulations. Donia will kill us if we read every one of those. She's already giving me side eye. Amie Redding. She was the runner-up because she's married to Ryan Reynolds. Megan Freed. Jessica White. Kaylee Romeo. April Roth. Christy Hurst.
I just want to briefly say thank you to all the educators. As you all know, education has been a hot topic at the Capitol, to say the least, lately, just a little bit. But we all have that one teacher, or maybe two or three teachers in our life who greatly impacted us to the point of being, you know, a second father, second mother, or maybe they were your father or your mother. And I know whenever I started dating my wife, one of our first dates, we went to a concert at the Tulsa State Fair, which also happened to be the same time that the Hog Show was going on. I said, Alexis, you know, before we run into this concert, you have to go meet Mr. Campbell. She said, who's Mr. Campbell? Well, he's my ag teacher, and if he doesn't sign off on you dating me, you're just not going to be able to stick around. But, you know, just like I had Mr. Campbell in my life, I know we all had those teachers in our life, and whether you teach kindergarten and you stoke that curiosity like my niece Hadley, who's always asking, why is this the way it is? Why is this? Why this? Why this? Whether you're that teacher that's always answering those questions, or you're, you know, a high school teacher that's stoking that curiosity to get students engaged and active in learning. Thank you for that. Thank you for what you do, and thank you for investing in the future of Oklahoma. And thank you for the invitation. It's an honor to be here.
Thank you, Mark and Kyle. You know, these two guys, along with James, represent our area very well, and we're excited that they are public school advocates, and we certainly appreciate your support. Well, we've introduced our teachers, our site teachers of the year, so now it's time to hear from them. So let's watch a few videos at this time. I think that's what we got coming next.
Somebody tell me the three smaller particles that make up an atom.
My name is Jessica White. I teach 4th grade Science and Social Studies at Freedom Elementary.
Which one has a negative charge?
I feel that every child can learn, that whether kids want to admit it or not, all kids love to learn. They just learn in a different way. I was one of those kids that learned in a different way. So I think that's caused me to be more open-minded to it and more patient towards those kids that don't learn like every other kid does.
Here's my atom.
Sometimes I'll plan a lesson, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be over their head. They're not gonna take anything from it. I've just wasted my time and theirs. And when I see that light bulb, I'm like, oh, I'm awesome, I know what I'm doing. That is probably the best feeling as a teacher. I realize this is what teaching is about.
Count with me. 1,
name is Natalie Fielden. Allison Owens is out with knee surgery, so I'm here to represent Freedom Elementary. And it is with a great pleasure and honor I would like to introduce Freedom's Teacher of the Year, Jessica White.
Joining us from Roger Johnson tonight, who could not be here tonight, is Mr. Ray Penny, our assistant principal. Ray.
I'm Kaylee Romeo, and I teach 5th grade language arts and social studies. I've always wanted to be a teacher. I used to play school with my dolls. You know, I played school with my cousins as we got older. I can't imagine not being a teacher. I think it's wonderful to watch somebody to be part of kids learning and learning something that they're going to take into their life.
What family was it, Paige?
It was George Washington.
And learning things that they're going to remember. Some of it they'll remember forever and start applying it to life. So, and to think of all the children you do that with is pretty overwhelming and pretty inspiring. It is a passion and it's a lifestyle more than a career. Really, it's a lifestyle. So, and sometimes only teachers get that.
As previously introduced, I'm Ray Penny from Holmes Park Elementary, and I have the privilege of bringing up the stage our 2018 Teacher of the Year, 5th grade teacher, Kaylee Romeo.
And I teach the multi-room here at Jefferson Heights Special Education. I just really like helping the kids, working in the classroom that I work in. It's really rewarding. Slow progress, but rewarding, and I just really enjoy working with them. It just comes natural. I think as being a teacher and being a mom and seeing, when a kid needs a hug, give them a hug. And so it just comes natural for me. I think that every student can learn. I really do. And I hold my kids to high expectations and treat them just as any other typically developing children. So that's my philosophy. I really think every kid can learn. It's a great feeling to have them make that progress. However small it is, it's a great feeling.
Jefferson Heights, and it is with my deepest privilege of all is to introduce Christy Hurst as Jefferson Heights Teacher of the Year.
Several grades, and then for several years too, so I get to see them grow up. I pull out small groups, so it's when I don't see them anymore, that's when you know what I'm doing is working. I believe it's all about relationships, making sure the kids know that you do care, not just as a student, but as a person as well. Building that trust. I know with students, many times they will, if they don't buy into it and don't believe why they need it, they're not going to listen, they're going to cut you off. And building that motivation and wanting them to achieve, not just for you, but for themselves as well.
Tom Walsh, the principal at Liberty Elementary, and I'm thrilled to introduce our Liberty Teacher of the Year this year, April Broad.
My name is Amie and I am the middle school librarian. Have you tried Sisters? And just as a librarian, to be able to surround myself with great literature and great stories and stories that can truly impact students. So it's fun to be able to pair a student with a story that could be life-changing for them as well. As a student, I struggled and I had teachers who just persevered and helped me along the way. And so when I talk to other teachers, that's similar, you know, that idea of finally, is it my wording or is it the lesson itself or what is it? But finally the student going, oh, I get it. And that just, man, that powers you for ages when you can look back and look at a student and, you know, for that one got it. And it just helps you through those bad days. So I love the students. They make my job easy.
I'm Stephanie Keesaw, the principal at Sapulpa Middle School, and I am honored to introduce our site teacher of the year, Amie Redding.
I teach mathematics of all sorts at high school level.
These are the type of questions.
With the kids that I have, it's not just teaching them math, it's teaching them how to be a citizen. I do care, I do want you to pass. I'm not just here to say, do this to get a grade. I want you to learn it and I want you to know why we're doing it. And so that's important.
2 5/5 of an acre.
It's teaching them skills that they're not necessarily taught at home, that they may only see from us, and it's just loving them. Because some of these kids, they just need a hug. It's very fulfilling. I love the kids.
I'm the Bartlett Academy principal, and I get to introduce you to our Teacher of the Year, Megan Freed.
I teach physical science at Sapulpa Junior High. I feel like this is what I was called to do, you know, impacting children, helping them not just learn science, but learn how to solve problems, how to navigate their own emotions in their own situations. Because a lot of them, they have varied backgrounds, varied problems, all kinds of baggage, right? And so that's part of the job is not just teaching them what anatomy is or teaching them about specific heat, but also teaching them how to navigate the world around them, right?
Process is how do we make them together?
We can give me some effort every day. And if I give you effort every day, we're going to grow and get to where we need to go. Every day I feel fulfilled. You know, I feel like what I did matters.
Hello, Drew Dixon, Sapulpa Junior High Principal, and I'm very proud to introduce our Teacher of the Year, Darius Todd.
Anatomy and zoology. The ones in the digestive system are there. Like I get to see them every day, just raw and real who they are. They come in and you get to teach them something. When I came here, they had put themselves in a lot of boxes and had a lot of ideas about what they should be and what they should do and what they should know and why they didn't know things. And my philosophy is just trying to help them not let the shoulds run their life and help them see they have possibilities. And I do that through making what seems really hard seem a lot easier, and then hitting them with more and more and more until they go, wow, I know all of that? Wow, you were capable. And that's honestly why I like teaching, is interacting with the kids. And I just love that.
I'm Seth Shibley, Principal of Sapulpa High School, and it is my privilege to introduce Sapulpa High School Teacher of the Year, Sarah Bacon.
Tyler, thank you as well, not only for sharing your wife with us throughout the school day, but also representing American heritage and the fine gifts that you gave each one of our site teachers of the year. Thank you. Well, Natalie, are you ready? I've asked Natalie Filden to join me as we get ready to introduce our 2019 District Teacher of the Year. But before we do that, Natalie is our 2018 District Teacher of the Year and the first ever Sapulpa Public Schools teacher to be a finalist for Oklahoma State Teacher of the Year. I couldn't be more proud of the work she's done in doing her classroom and for her leadership, not only at Freedom Elementary, but in the district as well. With Natalie going before us as a representative of Sapulpa into the state program, it has made this year so much easier for us as we prepare for this 2019 Teacher of the Year, in preparing for and getting the video footage that's so necessary as you go through the state program. So thank you, Natalie, for letting us learn with you this past year. But before we make that announcement, Natalie, you've got to have some words of wisdom that you'd like to share.
Okay. I too was told to kind of stick to the script, but you know, this is my last hurrah, so not quite going to do that. So here we go. First of all, I would like to recognize all of this year's Teachers of the Year. Congratulations. You are an amazing group of teachers who inspire everyone around you. As teachers, we are used to celebrating our students, but tonight we celebrate you. So congratulations to you all. Tonight, let me get my glasses off of this, I'm telling you. I'm going to be up here for a little bit. Yeah, not really. new District Teacher of the Year, and my reign will be over. I have truly had the best year of my teaching career. And although I am sad my time is coming to an end, I am more than excited for the new District Teacher of the Year to start their journey. You will be honored, celebrated over and over and over, but it's a lot of fun. You will be flooded with genuine support and well wishes. You will have the opportunity to meet new people and represent Sapulpa Public Schools in many, many different capacities. And you will be asked to pour your heart into a little thing called a state portfolio and a video. So I was asked to pass on some advice to our next Teacher of the Year. I will start by telling you that your administrators are your biggest cheerleaders, and they will do anything for you. Use this power wisely. In addition, the legislators who have offered their contact information already, you heard Representative Lawson, keep it with you at all times. It comes in handy when you and 30 or so teacher friends are headed to the Capitol and you would like to visit with them. Sometimes they will even text you from the Senate floor and agree to meet with you on the Capitol lawn. Next, your new best friend is Aaron McCullough. He will help you prepare videos, interviews, speeches, and manage your media coverage. Even if he does put your laugh on video for the world to see, trust his judgment. Remember, your district chose you to represent us. We believe in you, so believe in yourself. And although I am Sapulpa Public Schools' first finalist for State Teacher of the Year, I will not be the last. It is my hopes that you can achieve far more than I ever did. So good luck and enjoy the journey. You're going to do great things.
Thank you, Natalie. In a moment after we recognize our selection for District Teacher of the Year, I would like all of our former Teachers of the Year, if you would please, to come forward. And we would like to take each year a group shot of you, and so that we have pictures, archive of all of our Teachers of the Year as we continue to gather up all of our Teachers of the Year over the years. So we're certainly excited about that. Natalie, are you still here?
I'm here.
All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. This is one decision that I'm glad I was not a part of, because it would have been very, very difficult to narrow one person down from a group of so many wonderful candidates. But it is now time to introduce our 2019 Sapulpa Public Schools District Teacher of the Year is Miss Amie Redding. Congratulations, Amie. On behalf of Sapulpa Public Schools, the Board of Education, it's a pleasure to introduce you as our 2019 District Teacher of the Year. You may have.
Seriously, I was not even ready. Ms. Felden, I don't even remember if it was the end of the last year or something, but she was speaking to all of the teachers, and she said, okay, if I've ever taught with you, stand up. And a few people stood up. If I've ever had a meeting with you, stand up. And so a few more. And eventually, all of the teachers in the room were standing up, and she said, that is my support. That's where I am today. And it meant so much to me, because that is my philosophy. I love teaching, I love students, but boy, I could not do what I do without the support of my fellow educators. So it meant so much to me to have, to be called the SMS, the Sapulpa Middle School Teacher of the Year, but then to move on, and now District Teacher of the Year. For all of your support, I just thank you, and wow, so thank you very much.
On behalf of the Sapulpa Public Schools Foundation they'd like to present you with a $2,000 check for District Teacher of the Year.
Kids, we're going to Disney.
Steve thought about that. Again, everyone, thank you for joining us tonight. Each year it gets bigger and better, and we're certainly blessed. I appreciate each of you giving part of your Friday evening to help us celebrate these fantastic teachers and help us welcome our new District Teacher of the Year. Have a great rest of the evening. Stay warm, and family and friends, please feel free to come up and take a picture along with all of our former District Teachers of the Year. Would you please make your way up here and let's take some pictures. Again, thank you and have a great evening.